Hi everyone, Erin here again today, and my little girl came up to me and I think she brought this home from school with a bag of rice and she said, color it, color it, color it. I thought, okay, well that's fun. And I've done it before where you take food coloring and you know, there's alcohol or vinegar and all this kind of stuff. And I thought, well, I have glimmer mists. Why can't we use glimmer mists and make them really fun and all this kind of stuff? She's old enough that she's not gonna stick this in her mouth, so I'm not worried about that. She just wants to play with some fun colored rice. So we split up this rice, and this is just the cheapest rice you could possibly get, nothing big, into different Ziploc bags. We picked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we need one more color. What other color do we want? We have gotten blue, and I did a chalkboard, and I've done a glimmer mists. So we'll see what the difference is. I've not tried this with glimmers before, so we'll try this out. So we picked out a pink, we picked out a yellow, a blue, we picked out a red, a green, a purple, and she would do orange.
And orange.
Orange. And she wants to do orange. So most of my colors, with the exception of a few, are glimmer mists, and so and then we are gonna try one chalkboard just to see how that flies. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna open it up, and we're just gonna put enough in here, shake it up to get the glimmer off the bottom. And there's two ways you can do this. Either you can spray it in, or you can kind of dribble some of paint in there. And then seal it back up. You don't wanna overdo it. You want enough so you can color the rice.
I can shake it.
You're gonna shake it here in a second. You wanna seal it up really, really good. And then let your kids shake it up. Pretty much you wanna be able to color whatever is in there. So shake, shake, shake while I do the next one. She's having fun.
So colored.
So now we are gonna try.
All colored, Mom.
Right, all colored.
Yeah.
Green. So this one I just did the spray method. It really is up to you. So here she is shaking and shaking and shaking. The next step, what you're gonna wanna do is lay this out and let it dry. And it may take a day or two to fully dry because rice is pretty absorbent. So it's gonna absorb whatever liquid you put on there. So we're gonna finishing up doing all of our colors. And if we feel like it's not a dark enough hue or we need to add more color, just add a bit more mists. So I will show you what they all look like when we are done. So here you can see all the fun colors, and they are all in their baggies, just kind of absorbing up whatever color we have. The next step is to lay this out on a sheet, and if you let this out in the sun, it would even dry faster. So that's what we're gonna do now, is we're gonna lay this out on a cookie sheet. So I have just a plain old cookie sheet, and this is a really ancient one. It's even kind of dirty, sorry about that. And I'm just gonna put some paper towels in the middle of this. And all I'm gonna do now is I'm going to dump these in sections. Now, because they are still wet, they will still color your fingers. So make sure that before you dump this, you're happy with the tone of the color. Do you like the color, Catherine? So I'm not too worried about if my hands get painty all the time anyway, so I'm just gonna kind of use my hand to spread this out. Just a little bit. It's gonna be kind of wet and tacky. Now, there's been some other methods where you add alcohol to make it dry faster, or you just do other odds and ends of things. We're just trying simple glimmer mist. Hang on, honey. Yeah, let me move this over so you can reach. She wants to get in on it. Spread it out. So I'm gonna keep adding all of our colored rice all over the paper towel, and I'm gonna speed it up. All right, so I'm not too worried about if they're gonna mix, because this is all gonna get dumped into one baggie or one container for her to play with anyway. So at this point, you just basically wanna dry it. I will say, I think the spray method, which was all the other ones but the orange, was better, because look how much is still on the rice. Like, it got oversaturated. So I think, I mean, you saw how much rice. We had maybe a couple of tablespoons of rice per baggie, and I did like 5 or 6 sprays per rice scenario. And you can see my hands. I am covered a little bit. Most of the color is coming from the orange because it's just really not dry yet. Yeah, she's got a little bit on her hands, but notice the other colors are not there. They're pretty much, they're almost dry. I would not say they're 100%, but they're pretty darn close. So we're gonna let this sit for a while and I'll come back and I'll show you what they look like later. So we've let this sit for, about an hour, 3 hours, and it is bone dry. I mean, it is, I'm rubbing it in my hands and it does not come off. It is completely soaked into the rice. The only one that was a little bit too much, I think, was the orange because I poured it in versus just spraying it. And the colors are just fabulous. Look at that. I mean, it's just, and couldn't ask for anything better. So all we're gonna do now is we're gonna pour this onto the cookie sheet. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to pick this up
And put it in here.
and put it in here
Put that.
as best as I can so we can save this in an airtight container. And look, hang on a second. This is how much actually came off onto our paper towel after it was done. All right, we're gonna get the last little bits, Catherine. So here is our fun little colors all decorated up. You could really do this whatever, both the chalkboard, so we did it in the chalkboard and then various glimmer mists. I really can't tell a difference that there's actually glimmer mist on much of any of these. I don't see a shimmer or shine, and they all took the color amazingly. So really doesn't matter which type of mist you use. I think even the plain Janes would work fine too. Yeah, my daughter's saying hi. She's super excited about her rice. So thanks for stopping by. Never hurts to try something fun and see what you're gonna get out of it, including a fun kids activity, which is she's jumping up and down over here. She's so excited to come play with this. So thanks for stopping by. Please subscribe. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Do with the rice, Catherine.
Play with it.
You like to play with it? Is it fun?
Yes.
Yeah? Does it feel fun?
Yeah.
What's your favorite color?
Pink.
You like the pink one the best?
Yes.
Yes.
And blue.
Pink and blue.